Hello, people of the internet. It is I, GareBear890, back again with another video. Last console collection we did was the Nintendo Wii. So it only makes sense that we followed up with the next console in line, which is the Nintendo Switch. Which is not true, because I'm talking about the Nintendo Wii U, the actual follow-up to the Wii that nobody knows about. When I try to talk to people about the Wii U, they're like, "Oh yeah, the Wii." No, not the Wii. It's the Wii U, the next one after it. And they're like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Please get away from me." But the Wii U, phenomenal console, and I have actually owned 3 Wii U's in my life. How that happened in 2014, the summer of 2014, I wanted a PS4. Now I was in college at the time, and so funds were tight, of course. And so I was, checking to see if I could make anything work, and it was $400, and I couldn't swing it, and I accepted that. But then a couple days later on Craigslist, a Wii U pops up for $150, and at the time they were going for $300. So I was like, dang, okay, I can swing $150. And so for once, I was finally the first person to contact the individual and meet up and get the Wii U. And I had fun with it for about 3 days, because on Craigslist another ad pops up saying, "Hey, I got a PS4 for sale for $350, or I will trade for a Wii U." And I loved my Wii U, but I was like, I can't pass that up. And so we did the trade, and I got a PS4. Well, then maybe about 6 months later, another Wii U pops up on the Craigslist website for, I think, $200. But it came with a bunch of Wiimotes, a couple of games, and they were asking $200 or best offer. And so I said, "Hey, how about 180?" And they said, "Okay." So I got that, had a lot of fun with it. But then my brother was doing a big old clearance sale of stuff, and so he was selling a bunch of his games and some consoles. And now he had the deluxe model right here, and the second Wii U I owned was actually the base model, which is the white one that was only 8 gigs. And so I decided, you know what, I could buy my brother's for a good deal, get a much better condition one, because the original was pretty beat up, but it worked all right. And so that's what I did. And so I ended up selling the white one to a friend who still owns it to this day, and I still own this one. And anyways, yeah, that's my story of owning 3 Wii U's. Phenomenal console, very unique, and very fun. And so let's get on to the best part of the console, which is the games. So starting us off, we got Lego City Undercover, which at one point was very collectible, and I want to say it was going upwards of like $60. But then they released the Nintendo Select Edition, and price plummeted. And so that's how I was able to find this in a GameStop for $4.82. And it is a fun game. Like, the Lego games are always a good time. Now, I loved Mario Kart 8 a ton, and I still do. But I heard this was also a solid racer, and so I picked it up at GameStop for $9.63. And those rumors were true. Right, next up, we got Rabbids Land. So this is a kind of a Mario Party style game, but just like crazy over the top Rabbids humor, which I love. And this one I bought from my brother for $15. And this one I bought for my brother for $10. Batman Arkham Origins, which I have on the 360, and I beat on the 360. But with the Wii U, I've just always been curious, like, how does it look? How does it play? What's different? Because it's just such a unique console. So there's a couple games I have that it was more out of curiosity than necessity to buy the game. And that's the same could be said for Arkham City Armored Edition, which I bought from my brother for $15. And so yeah, it's really cool that they not just ported it over, but also took advantage of the gamepad. And another one for my brother. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, $10. Alright, and then this is one I picked up not too long ago. Rodea the Sky Soldier. So, my understanding is it was originally being developed on the Wii, and then they're like, well, we're just going to release it on the Wii U. But you get both discs. You get the Wii and then the Wii U disc. So that's interesting. But I bought this off of the Facebook Marketplace for $7. Okay, then we got Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. This one I got for $9 at GameStop. Zombie U. This one my brother really liked, and so he was like, you should buy it, and I did. So $10. Okay, then we got Resident Evil Revelations, originally on the 3DS and then ported to other consoles. And I grabbed this one at GameStop for $19.22. And I don't know, it's just interesting because this one, the spine is black as opposed to white, like most other Wii U games. Alright, up next we got the Wonderful 101 game by Platinum Games, which was a studio founded by a number of members of Clover Studio, which made Okami, Beautiful Joe, and some other crazy games. So anyways, I got this one at Walmart for $14. And then we got another one by Platinum Games, Bayonetta 2. And it's interesting because of all companies, Nintendo was the one that basically said, hey, we'll produce this game, make it. And so yeah, that's how the sequel to Bayonetta ended up on the Wii U. And Bayonetta I got for $25.77 on Black Friday in July. Which I think they've kind of stopped doing that, sadly. I enjoyed that. Because that's where I got this as well. Xenoblade Chronicles X. $25.51. It was nice 1 year because Best Buy just had like a bunch of Wii U games. And they were about half price. So at the time, you know, those games were going for like $50. So 25 wasn't too bad. Alright, then we got Nintendo Land, which is a bunch of mini games, kind of in the same vein as like Wii Sports, a little bit. More like Wii Play, I guess I would say. But anyways, a lot of fun, especially the group games. And I bought this one for $10. Alright, and then we got NES Remix Pack. Bought this off the Marketplace for $15. Kind of just a different spin on a bunch of different NES games. Okay, and next we got Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Unfortunately, this is not what Animal Crossing fans had in mind for the next game. And I've never played it. But I was able to pick it up for $5.32. I do have some Animal Crossing Amiibos, so maybe I need to just check it out. Alright, then we got Mario Party 10 Sealed. So, Walmart had a couple of games on clearance. This was one of them. And I was able to get it for $21.22. And this was the big box that came with the Bowser Amiibo figure, so it was a pretty solid deal at the time. Oh boy. We got Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Well, just for Wii U. I don't know who came up with that title. I mean, it's very descriptive. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. That's all that needs to be said. But it is a fun game. As I've stated in previous videos, I had a friend that he was obsessed with Super Smash Bros. And that's all he wanted to do all the time because he didn't have Super Smash Bros. So whenever we got together at my friend's house who did, he was just like, guys, please, let's play Smash Bros. But the problem is he was like way better than all of us. And so, it's not very fun to lose constantly. And that's like all he wanted to do. So I like swore off Super Smash Bros. For quite a while. But then I had some friends that were like, come on, dude, it's time to, pick up the sword once again. Or pick up the controller. So anyways, I did. And, we have some good times. But I grabbed that off of eBay for $32.99. Alright, now this is going to wrap up part 1. And the game that's going to do it is Splatoon. Which kind of came out of nowhere. And while it's a pretty basic game, it's a lot of fun. And they did put a lot of effort into it. And so I grabbed this one on Black Friday, like 2 years ago. GameStop had buy 2, get 1 free. And so this is the free game I grabbed. But yeah, that's the Wii U. A phenomenal console. And I think that those that own one, for the most part, really enjoy it and appreciate it. So tell me, what are some of your favorite Wii U games? Tell me some crazy pickup stories. I am excited because part 2 is actually going to have a good friend of mine, and he has an awesome Wii U pickup story. So, yeah, that's coming up in part 2. Thanks for sticking around, and as always, have a good one.